Okay, chalo. So we have written all the sections till section 9. Check once again. Any doubt is there, ask me. Section 7 we have studied in chapter 2. That's supply. That looks like theory, but very easy questions are asked. Is this supply of yes? Is this supply of goods or service? Is it in the negative list or is it in the list of deemed supply, right? Section 8 is all about composite and mixed supply. Section 9, that's your third chapter. It talks that GST should be chargeable at the rate given according to the HSN code or the service accounting code in forward charge. So normally who will charge the GST? Supplier. Yeah, he will collect the GST and pay to government. 9.2 is GST is not specifically chargeable on few products. Don't write alcoholic liquor for human consumption and all that here. That's in your chapter 1. These are the products on which GST will be started in the future date. Okay. 9.3's cases, CGST is paid by the recipient. 9.4. Okay. Watch that first video if you want to get a link of all this. What we are writing in 9.4 now? Unregistered supplier. If supplier is unregistered, then recipient should pay GST under RCM. And section 9.5 is e-commerce operator. See, actually e-commerce operator is not the supplier. Supplier is e-commerce participant. The plumber, the bookshelf seller who is supplying the goods on e-commerce portal. And who is the recipient? Customer. So supplier and the recipient are not paying the GST. Who is paying the GST? E-commerce operator pays GST. And there are 5 cases below this which you can write. Radio cabs and so many things we have discussed, right? And then levy of GST. Okay, write down. The levy of GST on goods. The levy of GST on goods is as per what? HSN code. Harmonized system of nomenclature code. If your turnover is above this limit, then 4 digit, 6 digit, like that codes are there, and according to that GST is charged. In case of services, service accounting code is there, SAC. According to that GST is charged. Then we have section 10.1 and section 10.2. Composition scheme. You can't take input tax credit. You can't give a tax invoice. Whatever is your turnover, just pay chota mota tax like we do 44 AD and all. Okay. So composition scheme is there. 10.1 and 10.2 for goods. But in that very important is your goods turnover of the preceding PPY preceding year should be less than 150 lakhs, 1.5 crores. And if it is those specified 8 states, NAS2 we had written, you remember NAS2, Nagaland and Arunachal Pradesh, Sikkim, Tripura, Uttarakhand, and M3. M3 is Manipur, Meghalaya and Mizoram. So for these 8 states, the limit is how much? See, if you learn like this, super duper, you will score in your MCQs also. And then we have section 10.2A. Okay, that is for services, where your gross receipts is less than or up to 54 lakhs. Exactly like 44 services के लिए कौन सा है? ADA. Yeah, professionals and all. Then composition scheme, what return you have to file, and you can make quarterly return, QRMP. Quarterly return you can file, but payment you have to make monthly. That's all we have done. Okay, next chalo. और आगे करते हैं. In this we have done then Actually, in link, your section 11 is exemptions, which we have not done until now. Then comes your section 12, time of supply. What is the point when you have to charge GST for goods? Section 13, time of supply for services. Detail I am not making you write. If you want, you can leave 5 lines. 12.2 for the form की लिख लें, 2 मिनट लगेगा. 12.1 is the talking की charge. 12.2 is forward charge mechanism. For services, it is 13.2. Then section 12.3 is RCM. Same way here, section 13.3 is RCM. Section 12.4 is vouchers. If they are identifiable, then time of supply is the date when vouchers are issued. If they are not identifiable, then the day they are reading. Same way, these are vouchers for goods. You go to West Side and get a voucher. And this is the voucher for services. You got a saloon voucher. You can go and do haircut or whatever service you want. So then it will be reading, the day it is reading, that day is the time of supply. Then section 12.5 and section 13.5. This is sometimes while filing the return, you have to make the payment of tax. Maybe there's a tax evasion of GST and you're liable to it. Next one is super duper important for MCQs. That is the time of supply for late fee, interest, penalty. I have sold you the goods of 50,000 today. Time of supply is the day I issue you the invoice. And I told you, pay me within 1 month. You didn't pay in 3 months. After 3 months when you paid and I charged interest. On that interest will GST come? Yes. Section 13.6. Is this clear to all of you? I want some response. You want me to wait or you want to add on? Ma'am, can you add this? Or ma'am, we didn't understand this. Don't just copy. And all these sections like section 12.3 for RCM under the CGST Act 2017. Please leave 2 pages blank after this. We'll be writing more sections here. Next. Are they all clear or not? Section 11 we have yet to do. 12 we have done. 13 we have done. 14 बाद में करेंगे. अब directly लिखो section 15. That is today's section, value of supply. That's all for the basics. You can see how much dependent we are on technology. Our class is delayed by half an hour. Ye karna, wo karna. And when already I'm calling someone and asking, they're saying, no problem is there. Go on. But God knows. Thank you that it's all clear to you. Straight now we are shifting to our topic. Next topic. Sections ke list mein leave 2 pages and write down. We are now starting with section 15, that is value of supply. Today's topic. 3-way learning. Understand the concept, write the notes and solve the questions. Kare saath mein? Yeah? You know what does the section 15 value says? Okay, charge the GST. Who said? Section 9. When ma'am, when we should charge GST? Section 12 and 13. But on what value? Then value of supply says charge GST on transaction value. Transaction value. In the old excise and all, it was called as ad valorem value. This topic is a superb base for your final topic, transfer pricing. In costing, you all have done no integrated costing, add and less. Bas वैसे business head, add and less. So charge the GST on the transaction value ad valorem when supplier and the recipient are not related. Supplier and recipient are not related. Write notes अच्छे से. Surely in 1 hour I'll just sit here and say solve the next question and give me the answer. You will be able to do it. Value of supply. Mandatory question. You can literally write. कोई choice में नहीं है. Question number 1 में आता है 5 marks के लिए. So now I've given you the base. Of course, I'll make you write the important atlas points. But now I'm sharing the screen and we are going to our material. Value of supply. Value of supply. Yeah. GST is the tax payable on ad valorem. First आपको definitions दिए वो हमने already बहुत कर लिया. Ad valorem. Thus it becomes important to know कि what is the value on which I will charge the GST 18% or whatever it is, right? Specifically when the buyer and seller are unrelated and when price is the sole consideration. Price is the sole consideration. Clear है आप सबको? Right. Same provisions are given in the IGST Act in section 20. But we are learning and quoting on. So they say provisions relating to taxable supply says charge the GST on the transaction value when price actually paid or payable for the said supply of goods or services where supplier and recipient are not related and price is the sole consideration for the supply. Okay. The value of supply shall include what? This is given in section 15.2. Only 3 sections we have. 2 more sections are there in final. Abhi section 15.1. Charge GST on the transaction value. Adding all this. So add all the taxes, duties, cess, fees charged under any law except the GST वाले tax. CGST, SGST अगर included है तो don't charge GST on that. पहले निकाल दो. Get the transaction value excluding the taxes. If they say 1,18,000 is including 18% tax, then make it 1 lakh and then charge the GST. But ma'am, on there are like tobacco. अब tobacco पे excise duty भी है. 100 rupees tobacco, 16 rupees excise duty. So on 116, 18% GST is charged. So if there are other taxes, excise duty, local taxes, municipal taxes, add all that. For example, I have given to you a property on rent, 50,000 per month. But every month, say I'm paying 10,000 municipal tax, that also you have to bear. Then rent is not 50, it is 60. 50 I'm charging rent, 10,000 is the municipal tax. That's also a part. So all the taxes other than GST we have to add. It is not a theory knowledge, it's practical. Enjoy करो और जब question solve करेंगे तो और clear हो जाएगा. Like excise duty is leviable on tobacco, hence excise duty will be included. In rent contract, the tenant is required to pay municipal taxes. Such municipal tax will form part of the value of supply. Next, any amount that supplier is liable to pay, but which has been incurred by the recipient and not included in the price. However, even if the customer makes the direct payment, the supplier does not include this amount, it would still form the value. For example, commission payback by supplier to agent, that is paid by recipient. I'll give you a better example for this. एक और अच्छा एग्जाम्पल उसको लिख के थोड़े थोड़े एग्जाम्पल्स हम लिख के करेंगे. Example, this supplier is giving catering service for 1 lakh. हाँ, सुनो ये Supplier is giving catering service. Are you all following today's class? There's no technical glitches. हाँ मतलब ये लैपटॉप ने परेशान किया, but otherwise topic में कोई technicality नहीं है, बड़ा simple है. Supplier is supplying the catering service of 1 lakh rupees. So supplier should receive the 1 lakh rupees from the recipient, who is the customer. But supplier said the ice cream wala will bring the ice cream to your home. Just pay him 20,000. Are you getting? ध्यान से सुनो. I'm giving you catering service of 1 lakh rupees. You should pay me 1 lakh and I'll pay GST on 1 lakh. That's the transaction value. But actually, ice cream wala, I have told you that in 1 lakh rupees catering, I'll provide you ice cream also. 2 flavor of ice creams. Okay, done. But what did I say? That ice cream wala will come and drop in your home's refrigerator ice creams. While serving, I will serve it with catering. Please pay to ice cream wala 10,000. I will adjust it while making payment. ठीक है? I had to pay to the ice cream wala supplier on my behalf. Recipient is paying directly to third party, and then you are paying less to me. So will this logically be included or not? See the diagram. I want everyone to take this in your notebook. ये देखो, catering का हमने 1 lakh में लिया, तो R paid. R is recipient paid to third party 20,000. And he paid to supplier 80,000. Now the question is GST on 80,000? Because the supplier has received 80,000? No. Transaction value will be 80,000 plus 20,000 direct payment to the third party, and on 1 lakh 18%, 18,000. I want you to write this whole example in your notebook. Any payment which supplier is required to make but buyer is paying to the third party. See, I'm giving you event management service, so catering and decoration and return gift, everything is mine. But I'm saying, okay, you buy the return gifts as per your choice. I'll reimburse you that. So even though it is maths logic, dekho, what is actually the catering service? How much the caterer is receiving as supplier? 80,000. But on your behalf, only the recipient paid to third party. So shall we include it? Yes. Conceptual exam oriented batch है या regular batch है या one shot revision है. Concept are to be studied very slowly. We'll definitely take all the chapter wise one shot revision videos also in YouTube, but after 15th November when we complete the live classes. Anyone is having any doubts? Finish writing example with understanding. Any charges paid by the recipient to the third party, which as a supplier we are required to pay, तो फिर यहीं पे आएगा, add होगा. So we are in the add list. Finished writing? Yeah. Please don't say कि हाँ मैम समझ में आ गया, अब हम नहीं लिखेंगे. ऐसे नहीं होता, लिखना पड़ता है. Any amount paid by the amount that supplier is liable to pay, but which is incurred by the recipient and paid directly to third party. Example, commission. Supplier had to pay commission to agent. He'll say, recipient say, anyhow I have to receive the money. Recipient, can you pay commission to one of my agent? You pay me less. So that will be a part of the transaction value. Other incidental expenses. Very, very common. Huh? Other incidental expenses, like supplier may need to incur various incidental expenses like packing and other things. So will you include all that? Yeah. Any additional cost incurred by supplier to supply you the goods or service, it will be added. For example, if I go for hair coloring, okay, now the hair coloring service is 500, but 800 so they will use that chemical to put on the hair. So on the whole 1300 GST will be charged, no? because that's add-on, right? Okay. So this is the way we have to do. Check all the incidental expenses, testing and commission and all. The whole list is given. Few examples of incidental are commission. Commission. This may be paid to an agent and recovered from the buyer. Or packing. You know, sometimes you're always selling the goods at 10 per packet. Okay. But I'm saying, no, no, no. Listen, Ronak, listen. I want you to do some netted basket and it's Diwali time. So do additional ribbon and all. Ma'am, tab to fir it will come in 12 rupees. So additional packing cost, commission, inspection, testing cost, weighing, loading, designing, all the expenses incurred by supplier in supplying you goods and services. Should we add it in the value of the supply or not? Answer is yes. X decided to gift an article to friend. He requested supplier to pack the goods in particular packing to make it look attractive. This amount was separately paid by Mr. X to the supplier. The cost of such packing will be included. See, I'm selling to you this product in 10 rupees. If you want special packing separately, you pay me 2 rupees, I'll do separate packing. So now actually the sale value is 10 or 12? 12. Because all these charges are incidental to the supply. Interest or late fees or penalty for delayed. This we have seen in the last chapter also. Excess supplied 1 lakh goods on credit. The contract provides for levy of 18% interest. Okay. Mr. Y makes the payment to X after 2 months. We told you to make payment within 1 month. You paid after 2 months. So we charged interest. So will this interest form the part of the supply or not? Answer is yes. Late fee, interest, penalty, whatever is charged, add it. And now the most crucial thing without which I told you na dear students कि किसी को भी zero नहीं मिलता but no one is getting full out of filma, then the mistake is in subsidy. Now listen carefully. इसको तो 3-4 बार करेंगे and we'll practice. Every problem is going to have subsidy. In the transaction value, if some subsidies are provided, will we add it in the transaction value? Yes. But if I have sold you the goods of 10,000 and central government gave 1,000 subsidy, they said Dipti ma'am is selling this handicraft product to student. Oh, you are doing amazing. आप तो help कर रहे हो state government को, अच्छा काम कर रहे हो. So 10,000 handicraft goods supplied by me to my students, government is giving a subsidy of 2,000. Central government, state government. Then actually what is the transaction value? 8,000. I am doing handicrafts export or I am selling the products. So government is giving me subsidy that will reduce from the transaction value. But other private subsidies by some trust or ye and wo, will you reduce it? No, rehne do. Now, you know, one of the exam, I'll to show you many examples so that you all will be super clear and alert. Listen, I have supplied you 10,000 worth goods in which central government gave me 2,000 subsidy, not included in this. नहीं सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट ना माइनस करो दीप्ति मैम ने सिखाया अरे सुनो ध्यान से central government has given me 2,000 subsidy in the goods which I have supplied to you 10,000 but the subsidy is not included so what I should do ignore and if this is already included in 10,000 then what I should do minus so when to ignore when to add when to minus there are no thumb rules ma'am value of supply I can teach you in 1 minute ये फॉर्मेट बनाओ इसको हमेशा ऐड करना इसको हमेशा 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 काम नहीं आता that's the way open way we have studied integrated cost and financial books under valuation of closing stock add over value ऐसे नहीं होता if you are starting with costing books or financial books if there's a profit or loss okay right So write very nice notes for subsidy. ठीक है, पहले पूरा पढ़ लेते हैं फिर करेंगे. Are you all following? Excluding the subsidies which are provided by central and state government. ठीक है. Amount of subsidy shall be included in the value of the supply. Yeah. Like, for example, this is already study material question asked in exam. Selling price of the geometry box is 75. Geometry box is sold to student in government schools. A company uses its CSR fund. All of you know the CSR fund, corporate social responsibility, that this much of the profit of the company they have to spend for environment or for the poor and needy, like that. So out of CSR, company is funding 50 rupees so that students are paying only 25. Now what's the taxable value of the geometry box? 75. As this is non-government subsidy, I am selling you the box in 75, but the recipient is getting it only in 25 because 50 rupees is funded by a company. This subsidy is not central government or state government. So the question is, GST should be charged on 75 or 25? 75. I am seller. I am getting how much transaction value? 75. Ma'am, but आपको customer से तो 25 मिला ना, but 50 I got as reimbursement from company. I तो got my 75 rupees. हाँ, if this subsidy was given to me by central government or state government, then I am supplying the geometry boxes to student at 25 rupees, and on 25 only GST will be there. If you are doing it for the first time, take a pause, read it, and then I will explain again if required. पढ़ो, पहले geometry box वाला पूरा पढ़ो example. Yeah, any doubts are there, you can. Yes, ma'am, only subsidy of government will be ignored. Yes, beta. Central government, state government subsidies, ignore. Ignore nahi. If they are included, remove. If they are already not included, then ignore. But this is a private subsidy. Exclude the subsidy only by central government and state government. Clear to all of you example? And last one is discount. Ma'am, discount कब minus करना, कब नहीं करना? I'll tell you. Discounts given on or before. Okay, before I supply, discount is given. Can I call it in layman's term as trade discount? I want all of you to write here in your book, trade discount. I went to a stationery market and I said, I want 100 pencils. Yeah, ma'am, 1000. How much discount? 10% customary we give. So GST will be charged on how much? 900. So discount which is given before the supply, should it be reduced or not? Yes. If such discount has been duly recorded in invoice. For a package of the product A, invoice is 500, on which discount of 30% is always given. Trade discount. 500 ka 30%, 150. Taxable value is 350 as discount is allowed. So GST कितने पे लगेगा? I want all of you to write arrow mark करके. GST कितने पे लगेगा? या 350. 12 o'clock we started. 12:30 तक पूरा concept खत्म. 15 minutes of writing the notes and then solving the questions. बोलो, clear है आप सबको? If discount is given before the supply, minus it. Now, post supply discount, any discount which is given after the supply, if such discount is established in terms of agreement entered into or at the time of such supply and specifically linked to the relevant invoice, and input tax credit as is attributable to discount on the basis of the document issued by supplier has been reversed by the recipient. You know, this discount is given post supply, but it is predetermined. पहले से decide था. Whatever you sell in this month, we will give you 2% additional discount. So when I gave you discount, you reverse the value. समझ में आ रहा है? 1000 के goods हमने बेच दिए GST लगा के. Now I'm saying no, 20% discount, 800. So this 200 which you have received and I have said you have to reverse, no? I'm saying 1000 pay 18% GST. Now I'm saying no, 800 pay. 200 is discount given after supply, but it was predetermined. We have made some scheme ki okay, you sell this much, target complete karo, le lo. तो 200 के ऊपर you have availed 1000 पे 18% ITC. Who are you? Recipient. 200 पे have you reversed? Yeah. And then that discount, if it is pre-decided, we can reduce. See, it's Diwali time. These all schemes work exactly like this. Dekho. An agreement of Vihit Appliances with its dealers is that the sale of OTG over 100 pieces in Dashera will entitle him to 2% discount. In the next one. Next one, stock has already been dispatched when the sale figures for Dashera are worked out. However, as per agreement, it was decided at the time of supply and discount can be worked out. The taxable value will be billed minus 2%. So dealer must reverse the proportionate ITC. समझ में आ रहा है? We told you that 100 rupees goods I am selling to you. 100 pay 18%. Now I am saying 2% I will reduce. So I reduced it to 98. You took ITC on 100. Now on 2, you are also reversing the ITC. So this is a discount very well imbibed into. So shall we reduce that? Yes. Non-deductible discount. You know, nowadays popularly known, you know, in like kitchen appliances. Our business is kitchen appliances. So I listen these terms. It's called as ध्यान से सुनो, year-end discount, secondary schemes. Yeah, throughout the year, if you complete 2 crore turnover, we will give you this. Is that discount pre-decided? No. Is that discount available when I'm supplying you? No. Ignore. Another kind of the discount which we will not include is cash discount. 100 rupees stationery I have sold you. कुछ तो डिस्काउंट दो, ठीक है 10% दे दिया 900. ये कुछ तो डिस्काउंट वाज व्हाट? ट्रेड डिस्काउंट. नाउ if you make me payment within a week, I'll give you cash discount. Will you include that? No. Followed or not? But sometimes, even though after the supply discount is given, but that discount is pre-decided, and even you have reversed the ITC on that discount part of purchase. For me, that's discount part C. Then it will be included. We'll do one thing ना, इससे related एक flow chart बनाएंगे. मैंने gap भी रखा है, पहले आप पढ़ लो. First you will understand. Non-deductible discount. Company announces year-end discounts and cashbacks and discounts that are non-known. They are not deductible. They are called as secondary discounts. Should we reduce the secondary discount? Answer is no. I want all of you to come to the next page and make this table. See, आधे घंटे में पूरा चैप्टर खत्म हो. पहले डिस्काउंट का एक अच्छा सा टेबल बनाएंगे. We'll print it. Discount. Write down on the left hand side. This is for your understanding. Don't draw it in exam. Discount given before or at time of supply. Discount is given before only, at the time of and in this it is shown in invoice. Trade discount. Trade discount. Is it shown in invoice? Yes. So shall we deduct it minus the discount value फ्रॉम टीवी, ट्रांजैक्शन वैल्यू में से आप डिस्काउंट माइनस कर दो. बोलो क्लियर है आपको? Trade discount, it is shown in the invoice. Shall we deduct and then calculate the GST? Answer is yes. It is decided that there is discount, but it is not shown. We have given you a scheme, but it is not shown in invoice. Invoice में नहीं है, तो not deductible. मत deduct करो. Now, after the supply, discount is given after the supply. Supply करने के बाद दिया है. In terms of predetermined agreement. In terms of predetermined agreement. Can be linked with invoice. ठीक है. Pre-decided था, दिया बाद में, but it can be linked with invoice. It is predetermined. And most important is proportionate ITC reversed by recipient. Recipient ने proportionate ITC reverse किया है. Then what you have to do? Minus the discount. Take your time. Is discount given before? And it's like trade discount deduct. If discount is given before but not shown in the invoice, don't do anything. Discount is given after the supply, but it is predetermined. It can be linked with invoice. Proportionate ITC can be reversed. Are you able to listen and write? Minus it. And now other cases. I call it as year-end discounts or year-end discounts or secondary discounts not deducted. Year-end discounts, secondary discounts not deducted. Easy and clear. Don't think, ma'am, ये कैसे याद रहेगा? You have to apply this and solve case scenarios, MCQ questions, and the 5 marks, 7 mark compulsory question. There are 2 amendment also, no claim bonus and all. वो बाद में करेंगे. I want to straight go to the questions and then make you write the notes. Discount. If it is pre-decided, if it is given before the supply, like trade discount minus. Before the supply, it is given, but it's not shown, don't deduct. After the supply, it is given, but it is predetermined. And it can be linked with the invoices. And proportionate ITC is reversed by the buyer also, deduct. Other cases, year-end discount, secondary discount, not deduct, don't deduct. These 2 are amendments for the value of the supply. वो बाद में करेंगे. And 15.4 and 5 are just for your knowledge. Detail is there in final. What is 15.4? When value cannot be determined as above added less, then you have to use rules. And not given anything, then government has its own way of determining the value. 15.4 and 15.5. Problems are like super easy. Okay. Tell me where you need help. अभी तक जो पढ़ाया समझ में आया? What is today's class? Ma'am, time of supply is when I should charge the GST. The day you record in books, the day you record in banks, or 61st day. कब करूं GST charge? Today's class is on what value? And I'm again saying in exam, if they say value is inclusive of taxes. Get the transaction value excluding and then continue. We'll take a break after 10 minutes. Fine. एक आधा प्रॉब्लम कर लेते हैं और कुछ नोट्स भी लिख लेते हैं, फिर करेंगे. चलो, let us take up one problem. From the following information, see in this, if you check till end, till 12-13 problem, I've given the RTP and past exams actual questions also. वो सब करेंगे. From the following information, determine the value of taxable supply. Contracted value of the supply of the goods 11 lakhs including GST. Oh, this value is including GST. Contract value of the supply includes primary packing. So primary packing, it is already included. Let it be included. Don't remove. So ma'am, you said na incidental expenses, primary inspection sub add karna hai. When it is not added, here they said it is already included. Primary packing, protective packing, designing, inspection. So what we are going to do? Shall we again add? No. I hope you are getting that comfort के ये इसको add इसको less रट्टा करने की जरूरत ही नहीं. Commission paid to agent by the recipient. See, on behalf of supplier, the recipient is paying that ice cream example I gave. I'm giving you catering service, but ice cream wala is dropping at your place, directly you're giving. I am the supplier. I should pay the commission to agent. You are paying. Is it a part of the transaction value? Yes. Freight insurance charges paid by recipient. Is it a part of the transaction value? Yes. And see, this is inclusive of GST. Now see, last 30 minutes we have completed the concept. Now we'll apply this and solve questions. And at the end or wherever you feel, no ma'am, booster note is required, we can write the format in the notebook. Shall we start? Shall join for the presentation. All of you are having the material. If not, DTID compilers are available in the PDF form in the Telegram group. So you can download from there. Aajo. See, some problems I am going to solve to give the presentation. Some problems you will solve on your own and give answers. Sab kar lenge abhi, 1 घंटे के अंदर. From the following information, determine the taxable value. So transaction value. So heading likho, computation of transaction value under section 15, particulars and amount. Already they have given the value of supply bracket mein inclusive of GST. Inclusive of GST, 11 lakhs. Now, if you want, you can write a note or you can write it here only. Primary packing, comma, protective packing. I'm again saying you can write a separate note also. And designing charges. Already included. You know, they have already added it. It is already included. Hence, no effect. Na to add karna hai, na to less karna. If they were not included, then incidental, packing and designing and weighing will include all the charges. Super clear to all of you? Right. Now they said commission. Commission paid to agent who is a third party by recipient. Huh? 11 lakhs you are paying to me and commission on my behalf you are paying to third party. Include it. I should pay to third party. I should receive everything from you. I'm saying, ठीक है, मेरे behalf पे वो agent तुम्हारे घर आया ना, दे दो 3,000. You pay me less. You pay me 11. But will we include or not? Yes. Same way, freight and insurance. Freight and insurance is a part of transaction value. I should receive it from you, but you have directly paid to third party. You means who? Recipient. Directly paid by the recipient to third party. So any expenses which supplier is supposed to incur and recipient is incurring, yeah, directly to third party, what you will do at. See, the problems are very easy, so be more alert कि मैम अगर इतना easy है तो mistake कहाँ हो रही है, यहाँ होती है. दीप्ति मैम ने सिखाया है packing charges, incidental, add. अरे but it's already included, so why you need to add, right? So this value is coming to how much? 11,80,000, and they clearly said this is inclusive of GST. Inclusive of GST, कितने rate पे? 18%. So this is 180. It's inclusive of GST. So the question they are asking you is, what is the transaction value? Transaction value as per section 15 is excluding GST. If 118 is this, 100 is question mark. So 11,80,000 into 100 divide by 110. 10 lakhs is the answer. Transaction. 5 marks, 7 marks, all in your pocket. Please unmute and ask if you have any doubt. कुछ भी doubt है तो पूछो. Everything will be over for value of supply. Arey, give some response easy or somewhere you are confused. I'm to repeating each and everything 2 to 3 times. Primary packing and all. क्या करेंगे? Ignore. क्यों? Because it's already included. On behalf of supplier, if you're making payment to third parties, add it. And this is inclusive value, so you will get the answer. Let us do the second problem. I want some message or this from all of you doing it in Zoom. सबके स्क्रीन दिख रहे हैं मुझे तो बोलो. क्लियर है या नहीं आप सबको? Easy, very scoring, and you can save time. But of course, there are some questions in ITC I will do. I told you ITC is asked for 8 marks. This is asked for 5 to 7 marks. Like that, 15 marks. Sometimes they are asking combined problem. First you do add and less and get value of supply. Then value of supply pay output GST, input GST. So be prepared. Clear to all of you? Yes? Chalo, next question karte hain. From the following information, calculate the taxable value of the supply. Value of the machine including GST is 15 lakhs. Okay. This invoice includes taxes. So all the taxes other than CGST, SGST, anyhow we have to add. Weighing and loading charges. तो इसको क्या करना है? Other taxes are already added. Ignore. Weighing and loading charges are already included. Added. तो रहने दो. Added ही रहने दो. Consultancy charges. Ignore. So whatever we ignore, can we write a note? Testing and inspection. Same like the problem what we have done. You can write a separate note for that. Subsidy received from central government for setting up the factory in the backward area. Now, if you have received the subsidy and this subsidy is from the central government. Okay, 51,000. Okay, it is to be ignored. We will not do anything, right? Because central government subsidy is not a part of the transaction value. So ignore. Next, subsidy received from third party for timely supply of the receipt. Oh, you have received, and this is other information. Huh? This is other information, means this is not even included above. But this subsidy is received from a third party. So shall we add it? Yes. Trade discount actually allowed, shown separately in the invoice. ऊपर तो minus नहीं किया, तो अब minus करेंगे या नहीं? Yeah. So now, what is the value? 15 lakhs. Pick up your calculators. Calculator, calculator, calculator. It's a very interesting topic. Whatever you have ignored, you write a note. Now, in 15 lakhs, add 50,000 minus 24,000. How much you are getting the value? 15,26,000. Correct or not? And this is inclusive of 112. So can we get 100 or transaction values kitna into 100 divided by 112? 1362.5. I'll repeat. Why didn't I do anything about all these charges? Because they are to be included and they are already included. Other information में they said central government subsidy, ignore. You don't have to take. If it is included, you have to minus. But यहाँ तो नहीं लिया है. Other information है. Subsidy received from third party, no. It's not to be ignored. You have to add it. Trade discount, you have to minus it. So you got this value and this is inclusive of taxes, 112. So can we get what is 100? Easy. I want message from all of you in the chat box. Is it easy or not? Yeah. Good, good, good. You all are taking part. Ignore, add, less. But not all. All the students are not taking part. I want message from all of you. Clear or not? So we'll take a quick break. We will do more sums. And I'll make you write some notes also. Booster notes also. Take a quick break of 5 minutes and assemble back to All clear to all of you? चलो, comment if you're watching live or in Zoom, जहां भी आप हैं, यहाँ तक सब clear है या नहीं? Shall we take up the next problem? Yeah, these are very small problems, so we are doing orally. Okay, thank you that it's all clear. And then we'll write some notes also. Right. Tomorrow there's no class, you have a holiday. I'll see if I can give my laptop also for repairing. And day after tomorrow is Sunday, so you all are writing chapter wise exam for the first 3 chapters. Yeah, first chapter se bhi theory question aate hain, simple. And second chapter is supply, third is levy and composition, है ना? So chapter 1, 2, 3 you write the exam. Ready? Sure, you will write it on Sunday. 1 hour question paper, not very big with MCQs and practical and all the questions. And next exam will be on time of supply and value of supply put together. Aja. Determine the value of taxable supply as per section 15. This is also including 10,56,000. Contract sale price includes cost of drawing, primary packing and also ignore with a note. Freight and insurance. अच्छा, सब चीज तो included है इसमें. A discount of 6,000 was given to the supplier at the time of supply. So fire insurance वो सब तो ठीक है. But discount क्या करना है? Discount if it is given before or at the time of supply, we have to minus. So 10,56,000 minus 6,000. This you have to ignore with a note. So 10,50,000 is the value. 105. Ma'am, why 105? 5% tax hai. So 100 transaction value will come to 10 lakh. Orally you can do this answer. That easy it is. Clear? One second. Huh? Okay. Chalo, next question we will take up. Sun Limited has provided following particulars. List price of the goods excluding the taxes and discount. So taxes are not included is 125. But if the municipal department has charged some tax, should we add it? Yes. CGST and SGST is chargeable on the goods separately. No. Just ignore. Don't add these taxes. Okay. Then packing charges not included in above. So add it. See, here also packing charges were there. We ignored because it's already added. Here they have not added. So we can add Sun Limited received 9,000 subsidy from an NPO. The price of 1,25,000 is after considering that subsidy. Yeah. So subsidy is received from not from central government and state government. It's from an NPO. And 125 price is after considering that subsidy. मतलब ऑलरेडी आपने वो सब्सिडी को माइनस कर दिया है. सब्सिडी मिल रही है तो यू रिड्यूस इट, बट डोंट रिड्यूस इट, यू हैव टू इंक्लूड इट. Sun Limited receives subsidy which is private, not by central government. So the prices of the goods 125 is after considering, means definitely you have removed all the subsidy. But what you have to remove? Central government. रहने दो उसको. So this subsidy we will add. Okay, and Sun Limited offers 4% discount on list price. So on this 4% comes to 5,000. Shall we deduct that also? Discount. It is excluding discount. Taxes and discount. मतलब आपने discount को कुछ नहीं किया, minus नहीं किया, तो अब minus कर लो. Some of you may be having conflicting doubts. Ma'am, ये already होगा ना, ये नहीं होगा. Don't make your assumptions. Ma'am, I am assuming the discount is already minus 10, so I didn't take. but I have written my assumption. Please, they are not going to read 50 assumptions for 50 answer sheets. Shall we do this in the notebook? आ जाओ. छोटा है पर अच्छा problem. Fourth problem in the notebook with me, all of you are doing. It's a small problem, but very nice. Computation of transaction value as per section 50 you have to get. और ये जो transaction value है simply मिल जाएगा आपको list price. List price. This time it's not inclusive. It's excluding the taxes. So it's not 105 and all, 125. Municipal taxes, they have not added. You added 15,000. CGST and SGST not allowed to be added. You want the price, तो कुछ नहीं करेंगे. Packing charges is not included. So packing, inspection, other incidental expenses, so you have to take. And they have received a subsidy from NPO. Subsidy from NPO. And price of 125 is after considering such subsidy. So subsidy तो minus ही करते हैं, तो already minus किया है आपने. So now what you do is you add. Because these subsidies are not to be ignored. Only government related subsidy. ये तो बिल्कुल add हो जाए. And then discount. They have not considered discount, but आपको तो discount minus करना पड़ेगा. You can add all the total and then minus the discount. Better. पहले ये सब total को add कर दो. And discount is 4% of 125. 4%. That is 5,000. बिल्कुल deduct होगा. $1,60,000 is the transaction value. As per section what? 15. And obviously this is excluding the list price and all. This is excluding taxes. Some of you may be wondering, ma'am, last problem you did, this is 105, how much? But this is not including taxes. Anyone is having smallest of doubt, please ask. You will understand the late fees, ye wo better, kal ka class, time of supply. All the topics are linked. Jaise you are doing in-depth study of no, you will understand the supply better. I want all of you to either ask your doubts or write all clear. So at least let me know that we can move forward and you follow it. All clear. Simple problems are there. So few problems I will do it, few you do it on your own. Past exam के questions भी मैंने ली हूँ इसमें. Municipal taxes, local taxes in Maharashtra state market says other taxes are part of sale value, so added. अगर CGST, SGST रहता तो नहीं लिया. ये देखो, I have given to you property on rent 50,000. Every month 1,000 rupees municipal tax also you have to pay a tenant. Then rent will be 50 or 51? 51. Simple. Clear? Now is your doubt clear? So municipal taxes, other local taxes, anything that you have to add. But taxes you will not add is CGST because transaction value is pure. It is not 115, it's 100. other than the CGST and SGST Act, you have to add. The more you ask your doubts, you will get the things clearly. Okay, chalo. थोड़े छोटे problems हैं, तो we are just doing orally, but make sure you write answer. Yeah, take a print of this compiler from the Telegram, and you all can practice all the questions. They are very good. Raj advertisers conceptualized and designed the advertising campaign for his new product for a consideration of 25 lakhs. Raj advertisers owed 4,50,000 to one of its vendor in relation to advertising services provided by Simran. Who is the service provider? Simran. Who is the recipient? Raj. So Raj had to pay 4,50,000 to a third party who owed money to Simran. Such liability of Raj advertisers was discharged by Simran Limited. Oh, so Simran Limited paid to Raj 25 lakhs and paid 4.5 lakhs to third party. Read it again if you wish. He is the seller. He is the buyer. So seller owed someone to a third party 4,50,000. That is paid by the buyer. So buyer का नाम क्या है? Simran Limited paid to me 25 lakhs and Simran paid to third party 4.5. So will you include or not? Yes. Raj advertiser Simran Limited also paid delayed charges 50,000. 30 lakhs. 30 lakhs is the transaction value. Ma'am, how do we come to know whether it is inclusive or not? Huh? Raj advertised owed 4,50,000 to one of the vendors and all. Okay. Assuming the rate of GST is 18%. Okay. This is the total consideration. Consideration is what is coming to seller from buyer. Will it be inclusive of taxes or not? So at what rate it is? 18%. %15 करो, इसमें रेट का मिस्टेक हो गया है. Mm. 18% only we will take. This is not said inclusive, so we will take it excluding and then we will take 18%. That is 5,40,000. Consideration mean it's not written, it is inclusive. Okay, clear to all of you? Right. चलो और करते हैं थोड़ी practice. Supreme Food Products get, and please after this do any other academies material, scanner, CMA past exam, RTP, MTP नहीं आए value of supply, तो click the picture and post it. Yeah, this reminds me that ma'am आप बोलते तो I've solved out of 2 doubts in the challenges group. One is pending for depreciation. I will definitely check it. Sometimes for doubt, you need to check the whole question. So surely I'll do it. If I miss, please message me again. Supreme Foods Private Limited get an order for the supply of the processed foods from Taj. Taj wants the consignment tested for gluten. Supreme does the testing and charge a testing fee 15,000. Supreme argues that such testing fees should not form part of the consideration. Is the argument in line with section 15? Answer is yeah, but is it correct or not? No. Is the argument correct? Answer is no. Testing fees is included in transaction value. See, if I am supplying some product to Taj Hotel and they want me to get it tested, it is gluten free. So for testing fees also I will add it, no, for sure. Clear or not? Next. Doraemon Limited. Oh, registered dealer furnishes following information. Goods supplied by it. Price is given in course of interstate. Okay, price is given. Municipal taxes are given. Inspection charges. Subsidy from Ram Trust. No, it's private. Late fees. Very important point I am telling you. Ma'am, you did say ki late fees, penalty, all will be included in GST. Yes, it's right, it will be included. But if the late fees is charged by the Doraemon to Sinchan, but these are waived off, then ignored. I hope you are getting. I've sold you the goods of 15,000. If you pay me late na, 1,000 late fee lagega. So I will add it in 15. But later on, if I weigh, ठीक है, genuine reason, था चल जाने दो, नहीं होना 1,000. So if the late fees is waived, should we include it or not? Answer is no. Sinchan Limited paid to third party on behalf of the Dorema, weighing charges and all. Okay, add it. According to GST, the value taxable supply items in point 226, all these are not considered. So if they are not considered, municipal tax क्या करना है? Add करो. Inspection charges क्या करना है? Add करो. Subsidy, it's private, add it. Late fees, ignore. And paid to third party, add. I hope you are getting. Clearly they said कि price does not include this. So add it. So you will get the transaction value. 1 lakh plus 2,000 plus 5,000. Sorry, 1 lakh plus 2,000 plus 15 plus 50. 1,69,000 is the transaction. Ma'am, into 18 divide by and all, don't do it. They didn't give the rates. They clearly said that this price does not include these items. So what is relevant? Add it. Easy. Please do it in notebook what sums we are doing orally. Chalo, ek sum khud se karo. I'm reading for all of you. Yeah, quickly. And the next 3 sums to answers also I've printed because they are theory concept. Cute Limited, very cute. Registered supplier is manufacturing chips. It's provide you the detail. List price of chips is given. Items already adjusted. See, items ignored, already adjusted. Subsidy from central government. Now, already adjusted means you have ignored or not. That is a tricky part. So, subsidy from central government for the supply of the chips already adjusted. तो इसको छोड़ दो, ignore ही करना है. Subsidy from trade association. Items not adjusted. तो अब adjust करो and calculate the value. This one was tricky. I have told you. I want the answer. Who is giving the answer first in the chat box? Lot of efforts I am taking to make the concept clear, to give you the running notes, to bring to you the quality good sums, professional level, exam level. तो थोड़ा सा आप भी आंसर करके मुझे बताओ. आई एम वेटिंग. आई एम योर ओन. I hope you all have accepted the challenge and solving it in the notebook. Surprise test. I'm waiting for all of you to give the answer. I will not continue the class. 3 more problems and please check this is a super problem. अभी पूछा है आपको. May attempt में. तो ये लेटेस्ट क्वेश्चन है और भी करेंगे बिफोर द एग्जाम बट आई वांट यू टू आंसर. How much is the answer? Transaction value? Quick, all of you. Answer. Enough time I have given. Quickly give the answer, whatever it may be. I'll not here. I'm not here to criticize you all. इतना भी नहीं आया, इतने problem कर लिए. 7 problems with so many examples. No, just right. The tricky part is I can say central government. It's already adjusted. Adjusted मतलब already subsidy निकाल दिया है. But central government, if it is already adjusted and removed, no problem. Private subsidy from some association, all if they have already adjusted means removed. So what we need to do? Okay, some answer I have received. I told you the Google is in the subsidy only. No problem. No problem. Great. At least you have tried. और answers भेजो. डरना नहीं है, ऐसे ही पार्ट लेना है आपको. See, these subsidies are already adjusted means they are deducted. So central government subsidy, if it is deducted, no problem. It's anyhow not a part of transaction value. Government subsidy. But this is the private subsidy, no? If it is adjusted and deducted, I have to add it. Municipal taxes, they are not adjusted. Add. Packing charges, add. Late fees, add. What is the taxable value? Dekho. 1240 13,11,000 आ रहा है देखो. लेट फी भी तो ऐड करोगे ना. 13,11,000 is the transaction value. Little tricky it was on the part of the central government subsidy, which is already adjusted. Already adjusted means already removed. पहले ही आपने निकाल दिया. So central government, if you have removed, no problem. But if it is a private subsidy by some association, it has to be a part of the transaction value, so add. Municipal taxes not added, add. All the taxes you have to add to transaction value except CGST, SGST and all. Packing charges, add. Late fees and all, add. So you're getting this answer. Clear? Next three, the answers are printed because they're like little theory way. Ma'am, adjusted means its correct treatment is given now. No, adjusted. Okay, list price of the goods. Items already adjusted means already they have either deducted or added. अगर इसके लिए भी देते कि item municipal taxes and all are already adjusted means they have already added. So we will ignore. Check the language. पहले के भी problem में है देखो. The value includes or adjusted. Huh? So here the value of already adjusted means निकाल दिया है, already plus minus कर दिया है, you have removed subsidy. So if you have removed central government, no problem. If you have removed this, then you have to add. I know this language is little tricky, adjusted wala. One second, dear students. Yeah. Some corrections are there. Chalo. Next, answers are printed because these are simple conceptual questions again related to subsidy. Subsidy received to be added in the value of the supply se related hai. This charitable institute makes a donation each year to a reputed private management institute to subsidize the education. Okay. The fee for these individuals is reduced, just like that compass box, geometry box example. Coming from 1 lakh a year to 5 lakh a year for other students. Okay. So generally the fees of this course is 5 lakh, but because trust is giving a donation, it is reduced to 1 lakh. What will be the taxable value of the service? 5 lakh. Though I am teaching you, say, a course for 5 lakh, but some trust is giving me 4 lakh and student is giving 1 lakh. But here the subsidy is given by the private trust. Yeah. So very well, private trust, nothing to be deducted. As per section 15(2)(e), the value of supply includes subsidy directly linked, excluding the state government. Excluding, if it is adjusted means you have already removed. In this case, subsidy is not from central government, it's from a private charitable. Therefore, subsidy is to be added back. Crystal clear? Interest waived cannot be added in the value of taxable supply. Nourish Advertising and Advertising Company gives interest-free credit. One of the customers paid instead of 30 days, 40 days. So Nourished Advertising waived the interest. See, if you charge the interest, add it and put GST on that. If you waive it, then no problem. So this is a supply that is valued at transaction value, and it is supplies made to unrelated person. The concept of transaction value has expanded to include certain Elements like interest, which are actually payable. Once waived, the interest is not payable, and कहाँ पढ़ रहे थे हम? हाँ, interest is not payable and therefore not to be added in the transaction. So if interest, late fees and all is waived, you will not include it. Otherwise, interest and late fees and all we are including. It is waived, then don't include it. Are the questions clear to you? Unique cookware sells cookers and they are being charging the list price minus standard discount. So standard discount is like trade discount. पहले ही minus कर दोगे. When such when such कहाँ पढ़ रहे थे हम? हाँ, when such cooker remains unsold, it is offering additional discount on the stock as incentives to push the sales. Can this additional discount be reduced from the price at which goods were sold and all? No, because when I supplied you the goods, I didn't knew कि buyer you will not be able to sell it to customer and we'll give you additional discount and all. The discounts were not known at the time of supply, therefore such discounts cannot be reduced. See, I'm giving you 50 rupees pen at 5 rupees discount, so 45. Now you have kept it. You are saying, Deepti ma'am, this pen is not sold, I'm returning. I say, don't return. You give it in the scheme. 45 ki jagah, you sell it in 25. So 20 rupees is additional discount I'm giving, but when I supplied you the goods, it was not decided. So GST is going to be chargeable at 45. Discount which is given after the time of the supply and it is not pre-decided, then it will not be deducted. That's why they have taken it like this. Check. Oh, sorry, I went to the answer sheet. हाँ, ये देखो. The discounts were not known at the time of the supply, right? So therefore, such discount. See, few answers you have to write in exam. If you're not able to write like this para, you write in pointers, but you have to score superb marks. And at inter level, lot of questions, not exactly, these are not theory questions. ये सब theory question नहीं है, but ये pointers हैं. तो आपको लिखते आना चाहिए. ठीक है? चलो, this is exactly a past 2023 exam question. Let us take it up. And here they are making one assumption also for the interest. I'll tell you, we will solve this in notebook. XYZ Limited provide the following particulars. List price exclusive of taxes and discount. This is not 180, no? This is excluding taxes and discount. So municipal tax is there. Of course, municipal tax is a part of transaction value. Packing charges not included above, so add karo. Subsidy which is received from the NGO, it is included in the list price. Yeah, and this is included in the list price above. What? Subsidy. But subsidy is not to be allowed. No, it is by an NGO. So what we will do? Minus. Minus you will. Paid one of the vendors. XYZ provided the following to ABC. He is the seller, he is the buyer. So paid to one of the vendors by ABC in relation to service provided by the vendor to XYZ. So seller के behalf पे buyer instead of paying to me, he is paying to third party. Please don't get confused by the names always. I am the seller, you are the buyer. Instead of paying to me, you are paying to third party on my behalf. Of course, we will include it. XYZ Limited offers turnover discount on the list price after reviewing the performance of the ABC Limited. This discount was not known at the supply. Later it is given after the supply. Some turnover discount after reviewing and all. Ignore any discount given after the time of the supply, that to decide karke. No. ABC limit delayed the payment and paid 5,000 including GST as interest. See, googly here, dear students. अलर्ट के साथ ये 7 मार्क्स का क्वेश्चन है, इसको मैं नोटबुक में करूंगी. These are all excluding GST. Ma'am, interest, late fees and all we should add. But this is including GST. And nowadays interest figure is always inclusive GST. Determine the value of taxable supply. समझा या नहीं? Ma'am, interest should be added. Yeah, but these are all the values excluding GST. This is including. So can we get the interest also excluding GST? Including bhi hai to. So this last problem we are doing in the notebook. Very quickly, please. Problem number 12. Problem number 12. Write down. I'll clarify that adjusted more for you. I saw your message in the chat box. Sure. पहले ये लिख लो. Computation of transaction value under section 15. ठीक है? आ जाओ शुरू करते हैं. You have to compute the transaction value as per section 15. First start with the list price. See, list price is excluding taxes and discount. 50,000. Now, municipal taxes में नहीं लिया है. This is excluding. So shall we add the municipal tax? Yeah. Local taxes, municipal tax paid, all are a part of transaction value. Packing charges. Packing charges, yes. Subsidy. Subsidy is already included above. Included in the list price. So what I should do? Remove subsidy. It's not from central government. It's from NGO. Oh, I'm again doing a mistake. I am doing a mistake. Please check with me. This is subsidy received from NGO already included. And anyhow, we have to include this subsidy. So what I will do? Nothing. See, subsidy from central government you have to remove. Other subsidies you have to add. But this is already included. So रहने दो, पड़े रहने दो. Because it's a private subsidy. Just ignore. See how we can go wrong sometimes, you know, NRN. Only for the subsidy part. और थोड़े problem practice करेंगे. कोई बात नहीं. Now, add payment to third party by recipient. Recipient, instead of paying me, they are paying to the third party. How much? 5,000. Sorry, huh? Sorry, 2,000. And now discount and all is to later. We'll not take. We'll take the interest. But interest, all of you write down please. Interest is 5,000 inclusive GST. This is all excluding GST. So we have to take at 100 excluding. 5,000 into 100 by 180. 5,000 into 100 divided by 100. 4237. Anyone is having conflict in the mind? Put me a message. I'm seeing the chat box. आपको डाउट है तो बोलो. ये साथ साथ में पढ़ना है बेटा. No extra time. We have to do revision of income tax. Keep watching the one shot revision videos. Municipal tax we have added, packing charges we have added, subsidy from NGO is already included, let it be, ignore, पड़े रहने दो, add ही करना था. Third party payment add, interest we have to add but excluding. If it's including, now this is what you get the answer. Transaction value as per section 15. Aaj 50,000 plus 6,000 plus 2,500 plus 2,000 plus 42. 64,737 is the correct answer. 7 marks question from the recent exam. Yeah, you want, you can write a note. Subsidy from NGO is not allowed to be deducted as it's private subsidy. Subsidy from NGO is not allowed to be deducted as it's a private subsidy. It's already included in list price. It's already included in the list price. Hence, no effect given above. Already तो included है ना in the list price. Yeah. Total अलग आ रहा है, एक बार देखो. All of you should do the total. दीप्ति मैम गलत कर सकते हैं. 50,000 plus 6,000 plus 2,500 plus 2,000 plus 42 64,737 64,737 64,337. अच्छा है, क्लियर है. टोटल चेक करो बेटा, आपका टोटल कहीं गलत है. दिस इज 4237. 5,000 interest is inclusive of GST, so make it excluding because all this is excluding. If everything is including, then हमने कहीं किया ना. You got everything including at 118, तो 100 कितना, and then we did it. Chalo, let us quickly write the notes and then it's done for today. Are you all very clear or not? Format of how to solve this question. Discount का flow chart एक बार फिर से देखना, कोई doubt है तो. Format for computation of transaction value as per section 15. आ जाओ, I'll make you write. सब क्लियर हो जाएगा आपको, कब ऐड करना, कब लेस करना, क्या करना. Start with what? List price. List price. Okay. Suppose it is including the taxes, GST and all, list price. But it is arm's length price. So what you need to add back? Municipal tax, other taxes, you have to add back. Except CGST, SGST, IGST and UTGST. वो नहीं लेंगे. उसको छोड़ के other taxes just add back. Amount paid by buyer or the recipient to third party. कोई थर्ड पार्टी को अगर आपने पे किया है तो ऐड करो. थर्ड, incidental expenses. If they are included in above, ignore. If they are not included, then add. Packing, testing, weighing, designing, charges. Add. Add incidental expenses. If not included, are you all with me? अगर included नहीं है तो add करो. Note, if already included in list price, ignore. Already in the list price, the packing, designing charges are included. रहने दो, ignore. Next is add interest, late fee, penalty. वो भी add करो. Next is subsidy from private trust NPO. If removed, add back. Next, subsidy from central government, state government. If removed, ignore. If included, deduct. Take your time. I think I should wait for you to write this also and absorb this also. Are you all with me? थोड़ा सा क्लास डिले हो गया, मुझे लगा 2 घंटे में होगा because of that net trouble. Can't help it. आप अंडरस्टैंड करके लिखो. सी प्राइवेट एनपीओ सब्सिडी add back if it is already removed or adjusted. Adjusted means removed. It's already done minus. Removed or adjusted. तो add back कर दो. Subsidy from central government. If it is already removed or adjusted, yeah, ignore it. Because anyhow you don't have to include. Take your time to digest this. If you have any confusion, you can ask me in the next class when we are doing input tax credit. Mandatory questions are asked from input tax credit and value of supply in question number 1. Value of supply is over today. Input tax credit, to teach you the rules, I will take 2 days and then we will problem एकदम रेगुलर बैच की तरह बहुत सारे प्रॉब्लम करेंगे प्रैक्टिस के लिए. आ जाओ. And then discount. Trade discount known before supply. Trade discount is known before the supply. So what you have to do? Remove trade discount if it is known before the supply. It's customary. And then secondary or year-end discount after supply given. After supply, ignore. Don't deduct the secondary discounts or year-end discounts which are given after the supply. Are you able to learn the format? Please give a feedback to me. Have you written this all or not? Start with the list price. If it is inclusive taxes, means it's 118. Transaction value will always be excluding taxes 100. तो वो हम बाद में करेंगे. If taxes and all other taxes are not included, add. CGST, SGST anyhow remove. If the amount is paid by buyer to third party instead of paying to me, included. Incidental expenses, if not included, add. If already included, rehne do, ignore. Packing, testing and all. Interest, late fee and all, add. Subsidy from the private trust, if it is removed, add back, because private trust subsidy is a part of transaction value. Government subsidy निकाल दो अगर include किया है तो, and if you have already excluded, ignore. If removed, ignore. If included, minus निकाल दो. Trade discount known before supply, yeah, then deduct. Secondary or year-end discount given after supply, then ignore. Oh yeah, I really wanted you to all to write late fees, interest and penalty always to be added. But तो उसके लिए एक note लिख दो, note. Late fee, penalty, interest to be added as it is part of transaction value. Late fee or penalty or interest, it is to be added because it's a part of transaction value. But if it is waived, don't include it. Late fee, I have charged 1,000, but then I ignored. So don't take it. Remove it. If you have added, remove it. Okay. Are you satisfied with the booster note? One or two small amendments. Anyhow, amendments yesterday only I have given in Telegram and challenges group. One video of 1 hour and PDF also. फिर भी हम बिफोर एग्जाम सब अमेंडमेंट्स एक साथ रिवाइज करेंगे, बट अभी तो देख लो, दिस इज एन अमेंडमेंट फॉर द अपकमिंग ऑल एग्जाम. दिसंबर 24, जनवरी 25, मई 25 सबके लिए अमेंडमेंट है. फर्स्ट वाला, नो क्लेम बोनस. Last 3 years I have been paying premium. For my building I have taken the insurance. Building insurance के लिए I am taking the policy. I am paying 10,000 per year. And there is no accident, God's grace. So the premium will lapse. You all know, it's not life insurance ki even if there is nothing, you will get return on investment and all. No. So this is a building insurance. 3 years I have been paying 10,000 and no casualty and nothing. So at end, the premium will lapse. Premium lapse मतलब पैसे चले गए. Because I paid you 10,000 and you gave me security. Dipti ma'am, anything goes wrong with your building, we will give you. Now what is happening in the 4th year? Again, my premium is say 10,000. It can increase also, but say it is. So I am saying to insurance company, sir, last 3 years, I have not claimed anything, but I have been regularly paying the premium and you are earning from me. Can you give me some discount? So that discount is called as no claim bonus. Because I did not claim last 3 years 1 rupee also from insurance company, they gave me discount in the form of no claim bonus, and that is 2,000. So how much premium I am paying now? Premium paid 8,000. 8,000. So GST will be payable say at 18% on what? 8,000. So the gist is no claim bonus to be deducted from the value of supply. What is value of supply here? Premium. तो प्रीमियम में से अगर नो क्लेम बोनस मिल रहा है तो माइनस करेंगे. This is the same amendment in income tax also taught to you in capital gain. यहाँ लिख लो, एग्जाम्पल के साथ लिख लो. I want some message from you. Is my example clear or not? You have some ifs and buts, put it in the chat box. Just one more amendment and we are done with. Last 3 years, I've been paying you 10,000 insurance company. Great, you have earned. I have not claimed anything. So no claim bonus. Reduce. Please share it with others if you feel that very nicely the explanation I am given and it is clear. You have written the notes and you have practiced 13 questions with me. Then share it, comment below, subscribe, because like this, lot of live classes will be coming. Okay. Finish writing, put me a message, then we'll go to last adjustment and that's all for today. Actually, amendments are separately covered, but it is linked with this chapter, no? 3 years, I'm giving you the just 3 years I paid premium to insurance company and I did not claim anything. God's grace, nothing went wrong. Yeah. Then in the 4th year, I want a discount in my premium. So the discount insurance company is giving me in the form of no claim bonus. So that will be reduced from my premium and GST will be charged only on 8,000. Crystal clear? Thank you. Done. Chalo, last amendment. In case of goods, this is taught to you in times of supply also. In case of goods, no GST on advance payment. पहले इसको समझ लो फिर लिखेंगे. In case of the goods on the advance receipt, there is no GST. But in case of services, suppose I book a function hall now for a function in February. Even if I'm paying advance, am I liable to pay GST? Yes. Clear? So in case of goods, if you give me some advance, on advance there is no GST. But from this year, in the goods definition, in actionable claims, inclusive is this online gaming, horse races, और एक ऐड किया था ना? Yeah, casinos, gaming, online gaming, horse races, Bitcoin, okay, virtual digital asset. So while you buy this from me, I am a supplier. So at the time of giving only and receiving the money as advance in casinos, am I liable to charge GST? In casino, I am taking advance from you. Okay, and giving you some coins. Ma'am, you said no, and on advance, no GST. But in these cases, GST will be included. Check. I'm right. This is a small amendment detail related to this. If you go in depth in online gaming and PUBG and all, how it is taxed, lot of rules are there. It's in final. अभी से जरूरत नहीं है पढ़ने की. In case of goods, no GST on advance payment except actionable claims. And what are the part of actionable claims? जो अभी ऐड हुए हैं ना इस बार, गेमिंग, कैसीनो एंड हॉर्स रेसेस. ऑलरेडी पहले से इसमें था बेटिंग, गैम्बलिंग या सप्लायर टू कलेक्ट GST with advance payment. So why we are doing it in value of supply? क्योंकि advance payment आ रहा है तो उस पे GST लूं क्या? Answer is yes. Amendments, concept, learning, question answers, everything is done. Still, if you have any doubt, finish writing. Shall I close this page? Any doubt, comment below. Join the Challengers WhatsApp group. Comment in the Telegram. We'll send you the link of WhatsApp group. You can join and ask your doubts there. Value of supply को खत्म कर दो आज. Exam will be next week. This Sunday you all are writing first 3 chapters. That's the supply, the levy and composition of first वाला जो एकदम basic है. Constitution 101 amendment, Article 469 जो भी है. छोटे छोटे questions are asked and you have to practice and score marks in exam. Chapter wise exam is going to be easy. अब ये मत बोलो पेपर ही बता दो. MCQs भी हैं, question answers भी हैं, case studies जैसे A has given service to B, is it a supply, and if supply है तो goods है, like that simple questions are there. 100% put your effort. There's no class tomorrow, day after. अच्छे से पढ़ो, exam लिखो, upload your paper on the given mail ID, and because this is the first exam, live paper correction will be there on Monday or Tuesday evening. Monday onwards morning, we are doing the pumping heart of the GST, that is input tax credit. Hope you enjoyed writing all the sections. If there is any suggestions from your side, do let me know. Writing the sections, ये ना हमने बीच में थोड़ा सा इंटरनेट ट्रबल हुआ तो वीडियो भी बंद हो गया हमारा, बट ये बहुत अच्छा स्टाइल है. If you keep on adding in this also value of supply, देखो एटलीस्ट इट्स वेरी इजी. इट्स नॉट कि मैम इतने सारे सेक्शंस हमको मत करो, but if you can quote when there's a case study asked for composite and mixed supply, why can't you write section 8 as per section 8 of CGSTI, as per section 9 composition, as per section 10(1), 10(2) of the composition scheme, time of supply section 12, services 13, value. तो ये बार बार करने से याद हो. And leave 2 pages, I've already told you. I'll give you important sections for registration document also. If you can remember and quote, best. If not, no problem. That's all for today. Thank you so much, all of you. You must be seeing ना every day कुछ ना कुछ struggle हो रहा है. कभी screen share नहीं हो रहा है, कभी net नहीं चल रहा है. तो जो हमारे हाथ में है, we are doing best. So watch both the videos, the first part and this, and you're done for today's class. Thank you. Thank you all of you. Have a good day, all of you. Have a good weekend. बहुत सारा enjoy भी करो और पढ़ाई भी करो. आप दोनों कर सकते हो पक्का. Telegram link and all, and material for this is all given below this, but you subscribe till your exam so that whenever we are going